Hello, in this presentation, I want to explain you how to manage, download and export to different file formats from Catia. Now, let's start, point-by-point presentation. First, loading a part from a specified folder as shown. The part contains 3 bodies, nut, seal, and an empty part body. From Tools menu, select Utility, then in the new window, select and double-click on Downward Compatibility. Here, select Convert, then the release to downward, next the output directory, then select desired documents. In the new window, change the output directory, then click Select Member, to add desired files. Surprise! We can only add part files to downward, not any other types. Now, we have defined the input and output folders, together with the file to be downward. Next, hit the Run button, to see the downward file result. The Save button will store the actual configuration in an XML file. Now, the file will be converted. In the output folder, we have the XML file, containing the path and release, the global report HTML file, and of course, the part file. Again surprise, at opening the part file, this is empty. The issue is reported in the part HTML file, at warnings. So, the part body is empty, no solid. Let's go back into the part. After I delete the results, I will open again the part, to see what is wrong in it. The issue is that the part body is empty, and the downward will only convert features contained in this body. Now, I will select the nut body, right-click on it, then select Change Part Body. You can see that now nut is the part body. Next, I will save the file and try again with downward, in same manner. Now, again, I will run the conversion. Now, I will check the report, and open again the downward file. Now, it seems to be okay, a new body appears. But hey, where is the seal of the nut? In another body, not the main part body, so it wasn't converted. The operations and features were not kept, instead we receive an useless solid. Again, close and delete the output files, then reopen the part. Now, I want also the seal body to be converted. To do this, I will add the seal to nut body. Now, I will save the part and try to downward again the file. Again run, next I will open the file. Now, the seal is there, in the same body with the nut, same solid. In the original part, I will insert a parameter, and connect to a dimension inside a sketch. The downward compatibility option can be used only if you have proper license set up. Then, again try to downward, to see if the parameter is converted or not. The result is the same solid before, without any parameter. If you have a product, and for some reasons you need to downward it, first must be saved as a part, using generate Catia part from product command, then proceed like in part case. Drawings are not possible to downward. Of course, in order to be completely converted, all bodies must be added in the main part body, like in previous example. Now, hit the Run button. Next, open the result file. All the bodies are merged into one solid, as you can see. So, I let you to decide where is useful this downward, taking into consideration that is only available for part files. The structure is replaced with a solid, and all features and parameters are lost. At this moment, there are three standardized application protocol, called AP, AP203, AP214, AP242, with features as presented in this table. You can select the right AP for your purpose, or according to import machine specification, from Tools, Options, General, Compatibility, Step tab. Opening an existing product, next, select Tools, Options, then select Compatibility, as presented. Scroll to Step tab, select it and set preferences, according to your project. Activate 3D annotation, checkbox, if you have and you want to be shown in result file. From here, you can select the desired protocol, according to your needs, or machine specification, see previous slide. If you have no step license, a CAT product can be exported, only in links to Catia mode. One-step file creates one-step file only, that contains the structure and geometry of the components. Now, let's convert and see the result. After browsing to desired location, select star.stp extension and save the file, as presented. Next, load this star.stp file to see the result. So, the structure was kept, and inside each body of each component, now appears a solid, as presented. Now, I will close this star.stp file and delete it, also from folder. And again, change export settings to convert to STP file. Now, save to STP again and reopen to see the differences. There were created automatically star.stp files for parts and also for product. The result seems to be the same, but this time are only links to individual parts STP files. Now, close the STP file and in the assembly, hide one body as presented. Next, save the product and part. From the output folder, select and delete all STP files. Next, export again and reopen the STP product file. Surprise, the hidden body wasn't exported. Let's fix this. After removing again all the STP files, from Tools, Options, check, Export also no show entities. You can define also the header of the STP file, then click OK to confirm, then again export to STP. Now, open the only one STP file, and see the result. The seal body was converted and hidden, but I can unhide it, if it's needed to be shown for a purpose. Then again, delete the STP file and change export settings as presented, to see the result. In comparison with downward, presented before, in my opinion, this is a more better export option, in order to use the outputs files, with another downward release, or even with other 3D CAD software. The result is a mixture between operations and some solids, hardly to use. Of course, you need suitable step license. Starting from a sample drawing, with 3 sheets, I will show you the available options at DXF/DWG convert. From Tools menu, Options, then Compatibility, DXF tab, you can select the export version. There are 3 important versions: R12, since 1992, accepted by almost all CNC centers and CAD softwares; R14, since 1997, Auto CAD transition to single file workspace; and 2000, since 1999, first multi-sheet drawing interface. You can check to export all sheets or only current, but the export mode should be semantic, which allows you to check other export features as you need. After selecting the export path, file name, and extension, we observe that for each sheet, was created an individual file, containing drawing and sheet name. There is no way to export all the sheets into one DXF/DWG file. Now, I want to see how are the exported files. I will open them. There are not, like I expect, a model sheet and also an imported details sheet, containing all the blocks. Again in Options, change Export Blocks to None, and retry. This time export to DXF, open and see the result. Now there are no blocks, all are splitted in lines, arcs and circles, including the dimensions, who should be on a different layer, if they are defined so in Catia, otherwise together on same layer. At saving the drawing into DWG, we observe that as in DXF file, there are no blocks this time. Again, saving with same settings in DWG file, reopen, and the result is. Now the dimensions are connected to elements and can be moved together, as you can see. Starting with the same multi-sheet drawing, but this time, save it, as star.pdf file. For each sheet was created an individual file, with drawing, and sheet name. The PDF file, contains all unhidden drawing elements, from both workspaces. Now, from Tools menu, Options, then go to Compatibility and select Graphics Formats tab. Here check Save Multi-Sheet Document in a single vectorial file, then click OK button. Save the file as PDF, then select and open the newly created file. As you can see, now the PDF file contains all drawing sheets, in same order, as in drawing. Till next presentation, I wish you all the bests.